Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in another video today. And today we're going to be talking about the Houston Astros selecting the contract of Aledmys Díaz. As the Astros are bringing back Aledmys Díaz, they've already signed him to a minor league contract, and now Aledmys Díaz is officially coming back to the Astros major league team. And Díaz did get to play in last night's game against the Oakland Athletics. He got to start at first base and went 0 for 3 in the game for the Astros, but had a couple of, solid at-bats, a couple of ground outs. Was able to get to a 3-0 count. Unfortunately, went down to 3-1, and he grounded out. But, look, it's his first game back with the Astros. I'm not going to be upset about it. I mean, did he look good? No. But he had, he was taking some good pitches, especially, going 3-0 in the, in his last at-bat. And, I'm excited to see how he can do for the Astros. It gives the Astros another option at first base, not just gives the Astros another option at first base, but also he can do everything. He can play first base for the Astros. If they're not happy with what John Singleton is bringing for them, he can also play second base if Jose Altuve needs a day off or, God forbid, gets injured. He can play third base as well for Bregman if he needs a day off or, God forbid, gets injured. And then same thing goes for Jeremy Pena. He can also play in both both corner outfields, at left field and right field. Now, Aledmys Díaz will be wearing number 12. Unfortunately, Aledmys Díaz last time with the Astros, he wore number 16. And that now belongs to Ray Kessinger. Funny enough, Ray Kessinger is the one getting optioned to AAA to bring Aledmys Díaz on the roster. So what number will Aledmys Díaz be wearing? That is number 12. Last player to wear number 12 for the Houston Astros was Max Stassi, who is now with the Chicago White Sox and was with the Angels. He wore number 12 in the 2019 season for the Houston Astros. He was a catcher for the Astros. So, and then before that was Martin Maldonado. Yes, did Maldonado wear 15 in his second stint with the Astros? But when Maldonado was with the Astros the first time, he wore number 12. Those are the last two players to wear number 12 for the Astros, both catchers. So, Aledmys Díaz has had a really bad year so far in 2024. If you're not going to look at the one game he's had with the Astros so far, in 12 games with 30 plate appearances and 29 at-bats, he scored 2 runs with 3 hits with the Athletics. He had 1 RBI, no home runs. So 1 RBI, he had 1 walk as well. He struck out 7 times in 29 at bats. So he struck out a lot. Only had 3 hits in 29 at bats. That's a batting average of 103. I know those numbers are not good. Those numbers are bad, really bad. But I can't imagine playing on it. And I'm not trying to hate on the Athletics because I really hope that they can become a better team and they can, go in the right direction. And their fans can get over these hard times. But I can imagine what it is like to play on such a bad team like that. It's not that you're just playing on a bad team, but there's not a lot of, fans coming to your games. Actually, funny enough, I was watching the game with my mom tonight. The game the Astros just lost today. Funny enough, the Astros lost to one of the worst teams. And she asked me, why is there nobody there? Really, there was nobody there. and I said, well, their team is terrible and their fans don't want to go to the games because the owners are moving the team to Vegas and moving the team to Vegas because all they care about is money. So imagine with all that stuff going on, that could definitely play an impact. And I'm just trying to get into this because that could definitely play an impact on a player and the way a player is playing. Not only is this team going through all this and this team's about to go on they're about to make a move and the owners are, not making, the best decision for the city of Oakland, and the fans are upset and the fans aren't coming to the game. Look, Aledmys Díaz, if you look at the years with the Astros fans are supportive. The Astros fans don't. Look at what the Astros were going through to start off the season. And they were terrible. Did you see the fans stop going to the games? The fans still went to the games. The fans were upset. We did see the fans boo. We saw the fans boo Jose Abreu. We saw them pissed, but they didn't stop going to the games. They didn't start boycotting the games. The fans, stuck with the Astros. Now, look, sure, there were probably a couple fans that said, "Oh, I'm not dealing with this anymore because the Astros are garbage now." But most of them, I'd say probably 75, 80% of the Astros fans stick through the bad times, just like I did. And look, these Athletic fans, I'm not saying it's not just bad. It's not just losing for them. It's also their team moving. So I think that can definitely play a toll on a player. Look, some players can probably, move around it and, play still hit good. Look at Brent Rooker, having a good year with Oakland. But I think some players definitely can struggle with that going on. Look at Aledmys Díaz. He's always had the fan support in Houston, and Aledmys Díaz has always played great when playing at Minute Maid Park. I want to go over what he's done with the Astros. I really don't care about what he's done in Oakland. That's not what I'm concerned about. Now, in 2022 with the Astros, he had a batting average of 243. He had 92 games. He had 74 hits on 305 at-bats. He had 12 home runs with 38 RBIs. 2021, he had 8 home runs with 45 RBIs in 294 at-bats with 28 runs scored and 76 hits. His batting average was 260 with the OPS of 721. 2020, his batting average was 241. How about 2019 with the Astros? His batting average was 271 with an OPS of 823. He hit 9 home runs with 40 RBIs, 12 doubles, and 1 triple in only 69 games with 210 at-bats as a bench player for the Astros. So those are great numbers for the Astros. Aledmys Díaz has always performed for the Astros and done a great job. And I know he's getting a little bit older now. Aledmys is 33 years old. And yes, of course, he can go into decline, but I don't think he is as bad as what we've seen from him this season. You can look at what he did in 2023 with Oakland. It wasn't great, but 109 games, 344 plate appearances, 315 at-bats, 72 hits, 20 doubles, 1 triple, 4 home runs, 24 RBIs, a batting average of 230. That's not as great as what we've seen from Díaz in Astros uniform, but those are good numbers. I think Díaz is going to do a lot better, a lot better what we've seen with the A's, with the Astros the second time around. Let me know your thoughts on the Astros bringing back Aledmys Díaz, reinstating him to the roster, and peace out. Go Astros.